Namaste. I hope you can hear my voice and I hope the picture is clear. Let's begin with the 3 Oms. So please confirm the sound is clear, picture is clear, and we are good to go.
Yeah, it's clear.
Clear. Sound is also good.
Yeah.
All right. So did you do some of the Swaskosh Kriya? Did anyone do a little bit of it?
I was not able to do it.
No, I know it's a little early. I know.
For us, it is actually evening. It is 7:30.
Oh. Where are you?
I'm in Iowa, United States.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So the only thing is, as long as there's a difference between your last meal and your practice, that's okay. 3-4 hours should be good. And if you were not able to do, doesn't matter. I hope you'll be able to do tomorrow at least, because it's only when you do the practice on your own that you're able to internalize it, and that's how you'll be able to benefit from it. While you are with with someone who's teaching, naturally the focus is a little different. Someone tells you and you do it, but ultimately you have to be able to do it on your own. So if you please practice and notice how it's going. If there are any questions, of course there's someone to answer, which is great. And otherwise also, some of you are in the group, so I'll always be able to take your questions and answer your issues there. So remember the Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya, the basic thing. You take a full breath and you go with a huff. Sometimes people's huffs are very short. Okay, if you're happy with that, but if you can go for longer huffs, then that means you're able to expel more air out of your system. As you expel more air out of your system, you are also creating conditions for any phlegm, mucus, etc. to be thrown out. So longer exhales or longer huffs will definitely help. When you do those, you may not be able to do the repetitions enough times, but that's okay. You'll see how it goes. Because if you remember how we started, the exhales can be very long. So it's almost as if the body is capable of continuing to exhale even without inhaling, provided you are in a relaxed state of mind. If you're in a relaxed state of mind, your body will be relaxed, your belly in particular will be relaxed. You'll be able to expel more air from your system. To be able to expel more air from your system means now your system is ready to, take in more fresh air as well. So it cuts both ways and you have this advantage. So once again, take a slow, deep breath. Keep your belly in particular very, very relaxed. Full breath in. You may hold it for a moment. And then when you go huff, start from the base of the spine. Push it up along the spine. Stop. Relax your belly. Repeat. Stop. Relax your belly. Repeat. Stop. Relax the belly. Go again. 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 And then, then a full breath in. Very easy. Parimalaji, I can see you, but you're not doing it. Why is that? Please turn on your videos, everyone.
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
Sir, I could do only 3 times.
Okay, I'm sorry. My eyes were closed then. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I like to close my eyes when I do these practices because I feel it works better. So, but you do as you like. Both are good. Yeah, once again, slow deep breath in. Now remember, when you do the exhale from the base of the spine, push it up. That's the first part. You will stick your tongue out. You will stick it out in different parts of your mouth. Fine, no problem. It'll help. Remember, we spoke about one aspect of the lungs, which is the size. Remember also that the lungs have 5 lobes, L-O-B-E-S. So think of the lobes as pockets, if you like. And usually, normally, because of our breathing methods, etc., we don't access all the 5 lobes. Why has nature given us 5 lobes? There is a very good reason, I'm sure. My mind for some time has been going on a very interesting connection. I haven't been able to build on that too much yet, but I'll share it with you because that's how it comes to my mind. I share. 5 tattva, Panch tattva, Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, Akash, and the 5 lobes. Now, there are parts of the body which correspond to the different tattvas. Your Muladhara corresponds to the Prithvi tattva. Your Swadhisthana corresponds to the Jal tattva. Your Manipura corresponds to the Agni tattva. Anahata to the air tattva, Vayu tattva. And of course, Vishuddhi to the space tattva, right? So if this connection is there, and then the 5 lobes are there, my mind goes to the possibility that maybe one particular lobe is connecting more with some organs, for example, in the Muladhara, another one with the ones in the Swadhisthana, another one with the ones in the Manipura, and so on. It's a possibility. I haven't been able to observe the connection very clearly yet, though I do get a hint that there may be some connection. I don't know. Why do I bring this up now? I bring this up now because the different people have different issues with different parts of their body or different tattvas. So when in Ayurveda, there are 3 doshas, Prithvi, Jal, Vayu, Pit, Agni. Vayu, Pit, Kapha, right? These are the 3 doshas. All the 3 doshas, three doshas, all the 3 doshas have an element of, this tattva, element of tattva again. All right, element, tattva is element. So in Kapha, there is an imbalance between Prithvi and Jal tattva. So there is either too much of it, or it's not being absorbed in the body in the right way. It's being produced more than it's required. Vat has more of air tattva. Pit has more of fire tattva. But not just that, it's a combination of a couple of tattvas perhaps. So if we are able to balance the different tattvas in the body, naturally our health will be much better. See the cough, excuse me. Yeah, so anyway, this is only for your general interest. Keep this in mind. Who knows what insights you might get, or who knows what clarity you might get in the future. But I'm sharing it out for you anyways. Okay, full breath in. Fill it up from the lowest portion all the way up. Some of you, I don't know if you can, if your breath is touching the Muladhara, if you feel your breath is going to the Muladhara, at the Muladhara, you can actually pull a part of your breath up along the spine. If you can do that, it's very good. It's part of the Hanuman master breath, which I've shared in a Facebook group. You can see that, you can watch the video and read the article, the accompanying articles there. You'll have to search a little because there's a lot of information in that group as well. I have 5 different groups. This is one of them. Hanuman Master Breath is a very powerful technique where you fill up the whole body, the front part, the back part, the whole part with fresh air. Hold it for a minute and you work it out of your system. It's a great way to relieve all pains, all kinds of discomfort, physical issues, etc. Great way to do it. But again, that's another day, another story. You can go on Facebook and go to Hanuman Master Breath and you'll find that group, and then you'll have to search. But anyway, as you take this full breath, if you're able to take it up along the spine, great. If not, don't worry about it. That's not the main thing here. The main thing here is to cleanse the lungs and the nadis. Help open the sushumna, which is a outcome, which is a desirable outcome. And it may not, Swaskosh Shuddhi Kriya on its own may not open it totally, but it will create conditions for the sushumna to start opening. Slow, deep breath. And then relax your belly. Again. Relax your belly. Repeat. Relax your belly. Repeat. Relax your belly. Again. Relax your belly. Go. So when you do this pushing or when you do this squeezing at the perineum area or in the abdomen and the pelvic area and so on, do as much as your body is capable of doing. Don't overdo it. Use a little pressure, build on it over time. Don't have to achieve the final in one day. It'll happen over time, and that's good. That's perfect. So start with this, build it up. This is the basic part of the huffing technique. Now, we've done a little bit of this, but I need to take you ahead. So if you do this on your own, that's wonderful. That's why I said, before session, if you can do it, that's great. Then you can build on it a little better. I think we've done about 5 rounds of this. I need to introduce a technique that I call the Krishna's flute maneuver. But maybe I'll do that after I teach you the complete yogic breath, which is again the same thing. And we did a bit of it yesterday. So once again, as you take a full breath in, allow part of that breath to go up the spine if you can. But if it's not happening, doesn't matter. Stop for a moment. Allow the exhale from the base of the spine. Don't push it. Just allow it to go. When it's all gone, stop. Relax your belly, like in the huffing technique, and continue with the exhale. Again. Now, there is very little air available, so you can do a little bit of active exhale. So when I say active exhale, you actually use your stomach muscles a little more consciously. You push with your stomach muscles. And then a full breath in and repeat. So this is the second part of that technique. The first is the huffing. The second is the complete yogic breath. In the complete yogic breath, you start easy. When you take your breath, when you allow that breath to fill from the lowest portion, like in a ghada, like in a pitcher, allow that breath to go to the lowest portion and come up all the way. If you channel some part of that up the spine, great. If not, doesn't matter. Once the full breath is in, hold it for a moment. Allow the exhale to start at the base of the spine. If it moves up along the spine, that's great. If you get that sense it's moving up along the spine, that's wonderful. If you still don't get it, no problem. In time, it'll happen. Once the full breath is out, stop for a moment, relax your belly, and continue. And repeat. I think I mentioned this to you yesterday. If you ever catch yourself, or if you ever think that you're catching a cold, you're about to catch a cold, you're becoming a little stiffy, or your nose starts feeling a little blocked or something, do this complete yogic breath, the simple one, with or without the stop, go, either way. You will find that your breath has become lighter. You will feel it's easier. So the blocked nose will not affect you so much. Sometimes when we catch a cold and we're not able to breathe, it doesn't feel good. It feels horrible, especially at night when we go to sleep and we struggle to get that breath. So do a few rounds of this, about 15 rounds of this. You will definitely breathe better and you will sleep much, much better. So that's an easy thing that you can do. You can share with people, friends and family, so that they can also benefit from this. But if you want to do the deeper part, which is stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, that's wonderful. So you've done this a few times. Now, remember what we did with the huffing technique? You do a little bit of squeezing in the pelvic region, and then the lower abdomen, upper abdomen, chest, upper chest, and so on. Do that squeeze. How do you do that squeeze? The first breath, allow it to leave. There's too much air, so the squeeze will not happen very well. So allow that full breath to leave you. When that full breath is left, you wait a moment and start again. Then you start with the squeeze at the pelvic region, and then the pelvic and the lower abdomen, upper abdomen. You just build on that slowly. So this is again the basic part of the Krishna's flute maneuver, which I will show you later. But for now, just do this much. Do a little, squeeze with the exhale. First exhale at the pelvic area. Then the second, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, and so on. Just build on that. Take a slow, full breath. Keep your belly very relaxed. Hold it for a moment and allow the exhale up along the spine, from the base of the spine. When it's all gone, stop, wait a moment, and continue. And now add the squeeze in the pelvic region. Stop. Then pelvic, lower abdomen. Stop. Pelvic, lower abdomen, upper abdomen. And then higher. Higher. See, this is how the phlegm comes out, the mucus comes out. Once again, some of you might start feeling very nice when you do this. It starts making you feel very meditative. Meditative is very good. If you feel meditative while doing these kriyas, that's wonderful, no problem. But continue with your kriya. Slow, deep breath. Allow the exhale. When it's all gone, stop. Wait a moment, relax your belly. Continue with the squeeze. Stop again. 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 So this cough that I got and the little sound that I made while I was doing the squeeze, signs that something needs to come out, and it'll come out. As I continue doing this, it'll come. And so you also notice the sounds that your lungs are making, that your breath is making, and then depending on how high or where it feels like the phlegm, etc. is, you may clear it. I do. And then okay, anyone, any comment, anything you've noticed, any questions?
I have a question, sir.
Yes, please.
Like after squeezing till the chest portion from pelvic part, do we have to release it slowly, or we can just inhale after that?
Yeah, once you've done the full exhale with the squeezes, yeah, allow this in breath to come slowly. Don't force it. Don't go like a gasp. It'll maybe if you expel too much, or if you use too much pressure initially, you might want to, because your body suddenly needs a lot of breath, so you might suddenly want to gasp. But as you go with this process, learn the process, it will slow down. You'll be able to modulate. You'll be able to take a slower breath, and that's good.
Thank you.
Okay. So once again, try this. By the way, I've shared my Google form once again, and I've also shared my telephone number, the WhatsApp number. Please send me a message if you've not been able to send it. I'll send you a belly breathing video, which I explained yesterday why it's important. So I will not explain again today, but I'll share the video with you and add you to the group where you'll be in touch with me for different programs and so on. Slow, deep breath. Hold it for a moment and exhale up the spine. Allow the exhale. All gone. Stop. Relax the belly. Repeat with the squeezes. Very good. So is anyone else expelling phlegm and mucus like I am? No? Why don't you all turn on your video so I can see what you are doing? Only a few of you have your videos on. Ramji, how's it going for you? You'll have to unmute.
Yeah, going okay, sir. No worries.
Any phlegm coming out?
No, not at all.
Okay. Even yesterday you didn't have anything.
Yeah,
very good. Yeah. Chris G, Ravuvari Ji.
Yes, Guruji.
Anything? Any phlegm coming?
No, Guruji.
Okay, very good. So that means you are also not a phlegm problem. You don't have a phlegm problem. Okay, very good. Okay, anyone else? Ankita Ji? No phlegm? No mucus? Okay, so, okay, very good. Okay, very good. Shikha Ji? Are you expelling anything?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No.
Your voice is a little something wrong with the voice? Something stuck?
Sir, आवाज नहीं आ रही सर?
नहीं, आवाज आ रही है आपकी, बट आवाज क्लियर नहीं है बहुत ज्यादा. सब ठीक है ना? आपकी आवाज ठीक है तो?
जी सर.
Okay, all right. मैंने सोचा कि शायद कुछ अटका होगा यहाँ पे, maybe some phlegm is stuck there or something. Okay, great. So if you're not expelling phlegm, no problem. You will, I'm sure. If there is any buildup of any phlegm anywhere in your body, you will expel it later. So no problem with that. So now I trust you've understood the basic, or a little more than the basic part of the huffing technique and the complete yogic breath. I trust you've understood this. Now let me take you to the very interesting part, which is the Krishna's flute maneuver. So we do the Krishna's flute maneuver instead of the squeezes. In the Krishna's flute maneuver, we do the squeeze individually at every chakra level. So we do this with the huffing technique, and we also do this with the complete yogic breath. But we'll do it now with the complete yogic breath. You'll take a full breath in, fill it up all the way, wait for a moment, allow the exhale to begin at the base of the spine. Let it continue up the spine. When the whole breath is gone, stop, relax the belly, and then with the next exhale, you will squeeze at the Muladhara. Do you know where the Muladhara is? Does anybody have any questions about the Muladhara? Do you have an understanding of where the Muladhara is located? Muladhara is located at the base, it's called the perineum. It's the part between the genitals and the anal opening, just over there. In the case of women, it's a little higher at the back of the uterus, but you'll get a sense of it. You'll have certain sensation, etc. over there, so you'll know that that is the Muladhara. So basically, that is the Muladhara. What you do is, you lift the Muladhara for now. Just lift the Muladhara as if you're raising that portion up a little. Just do it gently. Don't do too much. So that is as far as your Muladhara is concerned. Regarding the next one, the Swadhisthana, that corresponds with your urinary organs and so on. So you add a little gentle squeeze over there. So what you do is, first the Muladhara, then the Muladhara and the Swadhisthana area, then the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura area. Manipura area correspond basically to the belly button area, just a little below that, just a little below the belly button area. So that area, these three, and then Anahat, which is the portion where the rib cage, creates that little soft portion over there, just more or less over there. That is the Anahata area. And then after that, the Vishuddhi, which is the throat, which is again, you can, the soft portion here, over here, you can use that as the Vishuddhi. So this is how you do the squeezes at the different levels. Come, let's try. Full breath in. Hold it for a moment and then allow the exhale. All gone. Stop. Relax the belly. Continue with the squeeze at the Muladhara. Stop. Relax the belly. Muladhara, Swadhisthana. Stop. Relax the belly. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura. Stop. Relax. Higher. Stop. Relax. Higher. Stop. Relax. Higher. Again. Again. In breath.
I have a question.
Haji? Yes, please.
When we are relaxing our belly, we have to inhale that time.
No. Absolutely not. Just relax your belly. No inhale. See, that is the basis of this whole system. Each squeeze, each exhale is without the inhale.
So
Only
we
when
have
you,
to hold the breath, right? After
yeah,
exhaling.
yeah, that's right. With every exhale, you stop, relax the belly, wait a moment, and then continue, because your blood is bringing a fresh supply of air into your lungs, which is available for you to expel. So you keep doing this, and as you keep doing this, your lungs are freed of old stale air, number one, because it's also bringing in air from other parts of the lung. Remember, your lungs are very large. The surface area equals a tennis court. I've explained this in my session with you yesterday. So it's very large, and most of the time we breathe very shallow. So large parts of our lungs are actually not used. So one is the tennis court size surface area, and then the 5 pockets or the 5 lobes. So there is a lot of unused uh, parts of the lungs, and we're slowly trying to access it. The more we are able to use, in greater part of the lungs we are able to use, better will be the quality of our breath, and better will be our health overall. Sorry.
Sir, yesterday I missed your class, can I get the recording of your yesterday's class?
Okay, so yesterday's class, I have actually already posted the recording. Who's saying this? Who's asking this
Ankita.
question? Ankita. So normally I share this after the session is, after the course is over. But what I'll do is I'll post it in the group. Swaskosh Shuddhi. Are you in the group?
No, sir, I'm not in the group.
Please send me a message in that number. I've shared the number in the Google chat, 70030. So send me a message there, and I'll add you to the group, and then I'll post the link in the group sometime today. So you can watch yesterday's video and continue. But
Yes.
basically, yesterday what we shared was, I shared some background information, some general information about the lungs, breathing apparatus, and so on. But we did more work on the huffing technique. The huffing technique, I hope you've understood. We started with that today. You take a slow deep breath in, and then you go. You can do this, or I have also shared videos of the earlier programs on YouTube. My name is Rajesh Kanoi. You can go to YouTube, you'll find my channel, and you'll find many videos. So start with the first day's video of the different courses that I've done. There are 4-5 courses. So start with the first day's program, and you'll get an understanding of the huffing technique. And the second one, of course, I'm sharing with you today, so should not be a problem. Is that okay, Akita ji? Thank you. Anyone else? Anything else?
But why is this called Krishna's flute maneuver?
Very good question, Ramji. It's called Krishna's flute maneuver because एक flute में क्या होता है?
We have different holes. Yeah.
7 holes, है ना? In our body also we have 7 chakras. So each chakra corresponds to one of the holes in that. And if your breath is moving well, who is blowing this breath into you? It's Krishna who's blowing this breath into you. And when the chakras, when the holes are functioning well, or when the chakras are functioning well, your life becomes a perfect harmony. Krishna's flute. Does Krishna's flute create a bad harmony? Does it create bad music? No. So when you use the Krishna's flute maneuver, and your chakras awaken and they start functioning well, and your breath passes through all of them very well, your life becomes much more in harmony. So everything that you will begin to do will be like Krishna is acting through you. So Krishna's flute maneuver. Right. Come on, let's continue. Please don't stop. Everybody, continue with the breath. Yeah, this is the price of 40 cigarettes a day. Body still creates phlegm.
Guruji, we have to
Yes.
do it only till we Shuddha, right? Squeezing.
No, no, no. You can go higher. You can go higher, but don't overdo it. Please don't overdo it. Because if you try to overdo it, then you might end up creating unnecessary headaches, etc., etc. Don't do that, please.
Okay.
Like I've said, start with everything very gently. Dheere dheere start kariye. And jaise your body is able to handle it, understand it, work it well, and you start noticing the difference. You start noticing the improvement. For example, if you are sensitive to your breath, immediately after doing your Krishna's flute maneuver, you should start feeling that your breath feels a little lighter. Did you get that sense?
Yes, actually, I felt that.
You did? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Yeah, that's the power of this. It starts acting so fast. So now imagine if you do this on a regular basis, how much your whole system will be improved. You know what is happening here? Without your realizing it, it's working directly on your sushumna. It's working directly on your sushumna. And you don't even understand it naturally, because this is not something that you've been doing. So naturally your attention to this is not the same as mine. But as you continue doing this, you'll understand. As your sushumna becomes clear, like sardi khasi hoti hai na, whenever we catch a cold, etc., what do we normally do? We pull something like this, right? Hekini, because we're trying to clear the sushumna. We pull so that whatever balgam is there in the sushumna is cleared. If there is like this clearing, it's all connected with the sushumna. Is the sushumna that's trying to be cleansed or cleared or unblocked. All blockages in the body, that is my understanding, all blockages in the body, because they affect your chakras, it is actually through the sushumna that you can cleanse them or clear them. So I think of the sushumna as the main electrical supply to the body, number one. So if your house works on 100-watt electrical supply, so if you try to use an equipment of a higher power use or power requirement, if you try to use it, it'll blow up the system. Kaam nahi karega. Something will trip or something will go wrong and so on, right? But if your power system is, let's say, of 2000 watts, and if you use only 20 watts, then you are underutilizing the capacity of your system. Ye ek cheez hai. The other thing is, while your sushumna is the main electrical mains of your body, it is also the main drainage system of your body. So it plays a double role. Electrical to hai, saath mein it is also the main drainage system. So jo bhi vikritiyan hai, anything that is wrong inside your body, anything that needs to be cleansed, cleared, etc., has to work out through the sushumna. Then these blockages are cleared and your body starts functioning to its better capacity. If yadi nala jam hai, so think of the sushumna also as a drain, as the main drain. Don't necessarily connect it with a negative idea, but it's just that it's helping to cleanse whatever is there. So think of it as a positive thing. If yadi nala jam hai, so that means flooding will start in your system. And यदि electrical mains की capacity कम है, तो जो electrical requirement है in different parts of the body, that may not be fulfilled. Remember what I told you yesterday, 50 trillion cells inside you. Every cell has an electrical charge of 0.0, estimated 0.07 volts. So then that means ki it is obviously being used. Yadi that electrical charge is there, it's not as if it's only sitting there. It is being used in some way. If it is being used, it also means it needs to be replenished. Yadi kuch use hoga, to usko fill bhi to karna padega na wapas. Otherwise, how will the system work? Hai ki nahi? Are you with me? Is that clear? So this is what we are working on. So as your sushumna starts becoming cleansed, cleared, your electrical system will work better. विकृतियां आपके शरीर के अंदर से बाहर चली जाएंगी. So again, double benefit, and not just double benefit, many other benefits. As your sushumna opens, as it becomes more and more active, as it becomes more available to you, there will be so many changes in your body. You'll be amazed. आपकी बीमारियां बहुत सारी निकल जाएंगी. छोटे छोटे कंडीशंस आपको जो बहुत सालों से परेशान करते वो सडनली क्लियर होने लग जाएंगे. आपको मालूम भी नहीं पड़ेगा, वो क्लियर होने लग जाएंगे. आपको मालूम कब पड़ेगा? when you are aware of what is going on, when you are aware of how you are breathing, how your breath is affecting your systems, then you will see the connections. Otherwise the connections will be there, but they'll escape your notice. So therefore observe. Chaliye, let's continue with our breath. Slow deep breath. Exhale. All gone. Stop. Relax the belly. Continue with the squeezes. With the Krishna's flute maneuver now. Muladhara. Stop. Muladhara Swadhisthana. Stop. Muladhara Swadhisthana Manipura. Stop. Muladhara Swadhisthana Manipura Nahata. Include Vishuddhi. If you like, you can go higher. And when it's all gone, all together. Again, all together. Again. Slow, deep breath. And notice the immediate change in the quality of your breath. See how it feels. See if it feels lighter or not. Parimalaji just told me it feels lighter, but others also. Do you notice how much lighter your breath immediately feels? Galaxy Bhaiya, Galaxy Ji. Hello, Galaxy Ji. Galaxy जी आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा. Please unmute and answer my question. Did you feel any difference? No, Galaxy ji doesn't want to answer. Okay. Malini ji, notice any difference? कोई बोलना ही नहीं चाहता यार. ऐसे कैसे होगा बोलिए?
Guruji, I have one question.
हाँ जी.
Like when we are doing this, is there any position that we have to keep our hands or something like that, or just however we want?
See, ideally, just keep your hands like this, in your lap. Aise. Can you see it? लेफ्ट हैंड के ऊपर में राइट हैंड, बस आराम से बैठिए ऐसे. It's an open mudra, and a good mudra for many of the things that we do, including when we meditate. कोई बताए मुझे ब्रेथ में क्या डिफरेंस नोटिस करा, कुछ करा तो? मालिनी जी, कस्तूरी, हाँ जी बोलिए.
Guruji, I have a little question.
हाँ बोलिए आभा जी.
While we are crossing all the 7 chakras, the last one is Sahasrara chakra. After that, body feels that something is holding. I have to inhale very quickly. So is it okay?
ये प्रश्न अभी just a little while back I think Parimala ji had also asked. Yeah, that is happening because you have expelled too much air, and maybe you've delayed your inhale a little. So next time do a little, less exhale, and a slow inhale is what we want. Ideally we want to slow inhale, but यदि आपको ज्यादा प्रेशर लग रहा है because बहुत ज्यादा निकल गया, तो थोड़ा कमती करिए. Let your body build it up. धीरे धीरे करते करते आराम से हो जाएगा. When you'll be able to go a long time with the exhale, but you will be able to do the inhale आराम से, slowly, slow gentle inhale. Please remember, all your inhales, ideally your inhales should be down the front. Try not to inhale down the spine. Please try not to do that. It's a little early for you, but I'm sharing this with you because if you inhale down the spine, you might actually end up creating blockages for yourself in the lower chakras. So therefore, if you notice, yesterday also, today also, I've been talking about moving your breath from the base of the spine up along the spine. That is a standard. I want your breath to move from the base of the spine up along the spine. तो spine वाला one way movement है, only upwards. उसको downwards अभी तो एकदम मत करिए. आपको downwards का भी experiment करना हो तो पहले breath work समझ जाइए, channels को खुल जाने दीजिए, और फिर जब करेंगे तो do it very observantly. Observe how it is affecting you. Observe the results. Observe how you are getting. In a way, sometimes you will feel that you are getting trapped in certain things, corresponding to the lower chakras. Notice that, and then decide whether you want to use it or not. But abhi ke liye, our focus is on cleansing the system and on opening the sushumna, so that we are able to move our energies up, not down. Abha ji?
Ji sir. Ji Guru.
जी. Anyone else? मुझे कोई तो बताए ना, कोई ब्रेथ में फर्क. अबा जी, ब्रेथ में फर्क पड़ा कि नहीं कुछ with the Krishna's flute? Did it feel lighter?
Lighter. I am feeling little bit lighter.
खाली मुझे खुश करने के लिए मत बोलिए.
No sir, it's my personal experience that I am feeling much lighter.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. और किसी का है कुछ शेयर करने का? Quality of the breath? सत्या जी, शांतनु सिंह जी, बात नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे होगा बताइए. कस्तूरी जी, गैलेक्सी जी तो कुछ बोलते ही नहीं है.
Guruji, I have one more question.
जी.
Like if we have to practice this regularly, is there any number of times that we have to do it? Or?
Very good. Perfect. Very legitimate question. तो जिनको भी कोई भी तरह का कंजेशन है, यदि अभी नहीं, यदि आगे जाके होता है, तो try to do 15. तो 15 of the huffing technique. It won't take very long. अभी ज्यादा समय लग रहा है because explanations हो रही है and so on. But when you do it on your own, it'll barely take a few minutes. तो 15 बार huffing technique कर लीजिए. 15 बार ये कंप्लीट योगिक ब्रेथ कर लीजिए, और 15 बार अभी जो थर्ड टेक्निक बाद में सिखाऊंगा, कल सिखाऊंगा, आज तो समय नहीं है, कल सिखाऊंगा वो, तो ये तीनों वाली कर लीजिए. एंड तीनों को ब्रेकअप करके इस तरह से करिए. हफिंग टेक्निक पहला 5 जैसे नॉर्मल खाली हफिंग कर लीजिए, सेकंड 5 पे थोड़ी स्क्वीजेस कर लीजिए अलग तरह की, और लास्ट 5 में कृष्णा फ्लूट मैनूवर पक्का करिए. यदि सब क्लियर है, आपने कई दिन तक कर लिया, आपका सिस्टम अच्छे से चल रहा, और कुछ करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे, तो कृष्णास फ्लूट मनूवर का 5 तो करिए ही करिए. Make it a regular part of your practice. So do 5 with the huffing technique, do 5 Krishna's flute with the complete yogic breath, and do 5 with the third technique which I will share with you tomorrow. ये कम से कम इतना करिए. यदि कफ है, यदि फ्लेम है, म्यूकस है, तब थोड़ा ज्यादा कर लीजिए, है ना? I hope that's clear for everybody.
सर
हाँ जी.
एक बार शॉर्ट में बता दीजिए, हफिंग टेक्निक और जो स्क्वीजिंग करते हैं तो उसमें हम लोग एक्सलेशन करते हैं, क्या करते हैं? एक्चुअली कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है कल की क्लास नहीं करने की वजह से.
अच्छा, मैं थोड़ा सा इनको बता देता हूँ अंकिता जी को. अदर्स अपना प्रैक्टिस करते रहिए भाई. अभी जो आपने किया ना कृष्णास फ्लूट मनूवर के साथ में कंप्लीट योगिक ब्रेथ, आप लोग वो सब करते रहिए. डोंट स्टॉप योर प्रैक्टिस. मैं अंकिता जी को हफिंग टेक्निक थोड़ा सा बता देता हूँ. तो इन योर हफिंग टेक्निक पूरा सिस्टम को भरिए ब्रेथ से, स्टार्टिंग एट द लोवेस्ट गोइंग ऑल द वे अप. पूरा भर गया? भरिए भरिए. जब पूरा भर जाएगा तो बेस ऑफ द स्पाइन से करके रुक जाइए. डोंट ब्रीथ. बेली को रिलैक्स करिए. फिर से बेस ऑफ द स्पाइन से रिलैक्स करिए. फिर से अगेन. सो दिस इज द बेसिक हफिंग टेक्निक. इसमें स्क्वीजेस आप कैसे करोगे? जैसे कृष्णास फ्लूट मनूवर में किया. कृष्णास फ्लूट मनूवर में कैसे किया? पहले वाला ब्रेथ को आपने पूरा का पूरा एक्सहेल कर दिया, रिलैक्स किया, बेली रिलैक्स किया. सेकंड वाले में मूलाधार को यूज किया, फिर मूलाधार स्वादिष्टान, मूलाधार स्वादिष्टान मणिपुरा, मूलाधार स्वादिष्टान मणिपुरा अनाहटा, मूलाधार स्वादिष्टान मणिपुरा अनाहटा विशुद्धि. और इन ब्रेथ. तो जो भी कुछ है निकलने का बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर होगा. तो व्हेन यू यूज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ हफिंग टेक्निक, कंप्लीट योगिक ब्रेथ, एंड जो थर्ड वाला बताऊंगा अनुलोम विलोम विलोम से है वो, तो आपकी ब्रीदिंग में बहुत ज्यादा फर्क पड़ेगा. कभी भी कोई भी तरह का कंजेशन या लगेगा कि ब्रेथ अच्छी नहीं है, ये करेंगे थोड़ा सा, आप इमीडिएटली यू स्टार्ट नोटिसिंग अ चेंज इन योर ब्रेथ. जैसे अभी आपने देखा, especially with the Krishna's flute maneuver. अंकिता जी समझ गए आप?
Yes sir, while relaxing our stomach belly, सर वो थोड़ा सा इनहेल करने का बढ़ जाता है, थोड़ा सा मतलब चांसेस हो जाते हैं.
नहीं, ट्रेन कर लीजिए, धीरे धीरे वॉच करते रहेंगे ना. योर माइंड विल टेल द बॉडी नॉट टू डू इट. योर माइंड विल जस्ट टेल द बॉडी कि अभी ब्रीथ नहीं करना है, बस दैट्स इट. धीरे धीरे मानेगा बॉडी. बॉडी बच्चे की तरह है. कई बार इट बिहेव्स लाइक अ अनरूली चाइल्ड. वो अपने मन मर्जी करना चाहता है, पर धीरे धीरे आप उसको करते रहे. ज्यादा झाड़िए मत, ज्यादा डांटिएगा मत, ज्यादा झगड़ा मत करिएगा. झगड़ा करेंगे तो और ज्यादा झगड़ा करेगा आपसे, है ना? तो उसको खाली ऑब्जर्व करिए, बोलिए ऐसे करो, ऑब्जर्व करिए ऐसे करो, बस दैट्स इट.
सर जब हम पूरे सिस्टम को ब्रीथ मतलब इनहेल करते हैं, ब्रीदिंग से भर लेते हैं, तो पूरा लंग्स में होगा कि पूरा स्टमक और एब्डोमेन पूरा सिस्टम को?
सी, अकॉर्डिंग टू वेस्टर्न अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपकी ब्रेथ खाली लंग्स तक जाती है, किंतु ईस्टर्न अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हिच मींस इंडिया, चाइना एंड अदर सम अदर ईस्टर्न कंट्रीज, जापान वगैरह, द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ ब्रेथ इज वेरी डिफरेंट. आप जैसे इसको रिलैक्स करोगे, आप नोटिस करोगे कि योर ब्रेथ इज गोइंग मच डीपर देन ओनली द लंग्स. अब इसमें इंटेलेक्ट की बात आती है. योर इंटेलिजेंस माइट वंडर कि कैसे हो सकता है, ब्रेथ तो खाली लंग्स तक जाएगी. तो इसको मैं समझाने के लिए what I tell people is think of your lungs as a filter. फिल्टर में क्या हुआ, जो ब्रेथ, जो ग्रोस एलिमेंट ऑफ द ब्रेथ है, that has maybe gone to the lungs and उसमें filter होके रुक गया. But there is a finer aspect of your breath, which is the prana shakti. The prana shakti does not stop at the lungs, that continues down and you can sense that. So when your mind overworks and asks too many questions, give this explanation to your mind so that your mind does not come in the way. नहीं तो क्या होता है, किसी के माइंड में इतना ज्यादा ये एक बात बढ़ जाती है कि वो they are not able to experience that breath going to the Muladhara. वो माइंड का गेम हो जाता है फिर वो. तो माइंड को कंट्रोल करने के लिए, समझाने के लिए, या उसको जैसे कि तुमको आंसर चाहिए तो ये आंसर है, नाउ एंड टेक दिस आंसर, वर्क विद इट. Slowly your mind will start, because experience में तो आएगा ही. See, I am not the first person to say कि your breath goes to the Muladhara. Millions of yogis have done it, sensed it and spoken about it. तो ऐसी बात नहीं है कि मैं खाली मैं अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बोल रहा हूँ या खाली अपनी इच्छा से बोल रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं है. करोड़ों लोगों के एक्सपीरियंस में आया हुआ है. Not maybe today, but over time. So it's not new. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. So your breath is going to different parts. तो मूलाधार भी जाएगा, और जैसे जैसे आपके channels clear होते जाएंगे, you will actually get the sense that you are able to move your breath almost anywhere in your body. You will get that clear understanding. You will get that clear sense. ठीक है, चलिए करते रहिए continue with your breath. Stop. Continue with the squeezes. Again. 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 Maybe again. And one more time. So learning to stay relaxed is very important. जितना आप relaxed रहोगे, उतना आपका सारा का सारा ये प्रक्रिया will happen very well. So try to stay very relaxed. Even when you are doing the Krishna's flute, stay relaxed. And then gain, you'll see tremendous gains coming in your life with the quality of your breath. But मुझे खाली एक दो लोगों ने बताया कि they notice the change in the quality of the breath. Even if you didn't feel the difference in the quality of your breath, बताइए तो सही कम से कम. Others? When you do the Krishna's flute maneuver, unmute, you'll have to unmute yourself. कोई नहीं बोलेंगे, मत बोलिए, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ फिर. रघुवारी जी आप भी नहीं बोलोगे? रामा जी आप भी नहीं बोलोगे? राम जी?
गुरुजी, आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग गुरुजी.
नहीं तो कुछ डिफरेंस नोटिस कर रहे हो कि नहीं आप?
Just started today only na Guruji. I can tell tomorrow.
कल भी तो थे आप.
A little change is there, but
okay, ठीक है. Fair enough.
I was waiting for others to give the comments. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see a little difference, but not much. I need to observe more.
That's okay. That's okay. You'll start with little things, but if you are noticing the difference, your body is telling you हाँ कि यहाँ पे कुछ हो रहा है, तो उसको notice करिए. अच्छा, आप ऐसे चेयर पे क्यों बैठते हो? Why don't you sit, like on a cushion or on a asana or something?
Yeah, I mean, the system is on the table. That's why I'm doing this. I can set it on a floor tomorrow. I can do that.
Okay. ठीक है. Anyone else? और कोई बोलना चाहेंगे कुछ? Okay, so it's almost time. Let's close our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. एकदम relaxed breath. And 3 ohms. नमस्ते. गूगल फॉर्म जिनको भरना है भर दीजिएगा, जिनको नंबर पे कोई मैसेज भेजना है भेज दीजिएगा, and I'll add you to the group and send you what needs to be sent. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. कल प्रैक्टिस करिएगा प्लीज, हाँ, और आज करिएगा प्रैक्टिस before the session also, so that you understand it better, and any clarifications needed, I'll be there to help. Namaste.
Namaste.
Have a beautiful day.